You are now tuned into the Selflessly Selfish podcast. I am your host, profoundly unforgettable, the resource you seek, Master Life Coach Teresa Webb, here to encourage, motivate, edify, and inspire you to become the best version of yourself. Welcome back, those of you that are returning, and welcome those of you that are joining for the first time, watching or listening via all major platforms. Again, I am your host, Master Life Coach Teresa Webb, your resource for all things self-care. Thank you again for coming along on this journey with me. And also, I want to just take a moment and tell you to congratulate yourself. We are now in the month of November, and you're still here. You are still here. I wish that I could tell you that deciding to walk in your purpose and follow your dreams was going to be easy, and I just can't do that. But what I can tell you is that it will definitely be worth it. It will be worth it knowing that you are doing what you were put on this earth to do. So what I want to do right now is kind of recap everything that we've discussed thus far from the beginning of the podcast up until now. And let's just use this time as a time of encouragement, because I get the sense that with everything that's going on right now, I believe the national election is coming up in about 4 days. And I get the sense that everyone is feeling a sense of anxiousness. I know that I am. And deciding to walk in your purpose and follow your dreams, it's kind of like that very same instance, because you don't know what's going to happen, not even what's expected. And so it gets everybody, we're all anxious, and I like to say excited at the same time. Again, the body doesn't know the difference between being anxious, afraid, nervous, excited. So let's choose the more positive side, and let's decide to be excited about the things that are to come. Let's make a decision to make the most of every situation. Let's decide today that the only person that's responsible for us living the life that we decide to, doing the things that we want to do, and walking in our purpose is you, me. Only we are responsible for that. And let's decide today that nothing and no one is going to stop us from walking in our purpose and accomplishing those goals, because it's just that important to us. I believe in the beginning of the podcast, I talked about and shared about how the need to be in control is a form of self-sabotage. The need to be in control, it only limits what it is that you could actually be doing, because you start to focus so much on that. And when things don't go the way that you want them to, then it causes you to feel unnecessary feelings and emotions such as anger, resentment, feelings of failure, feelings of inadequacy. Let's decide to control the things that we can control. Control the things that we can control. And I believe there's a serenity prayer that says that. It's, God help me to, okay, y'all work with me, because it's a little bit early, and you thought you had me on that, didn't you? The serenity prayer. God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for that. You all thought you had me, didn't you? Those of you that are listening right now, I realized throughout the video that I had forgotten to put lotion on my hands, and yeah, they were full of ash. But guess what? We weren't going to worry about that. The recording had already begun, and I was not about to reverse and go back. And that's another lesson that we can look at also in life too, that there are times that you will get the do-over. And we want to take advantage of those opportunities. You're in control of that part, and you're going to take control of that. The things that you can. The things that you can do. There will be times that you can cut, edit, insert, remove, take out, replace, all of that. All of that. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Now let's get back to the podcast. Okay, the next thing is understanding exactly what it is that you want, why you want it, how badly do you want this thing, and then you're going to visualize yourself. Visualize yourself. Visualize to yourself what it looks like having those things. And then visualize yourself from a place that you already have it. And you walk in that. Let's see. I believe we also talked about developing and maintaining a positive mindset. Because what it is that we're thinking about the most is what we're telling our subconscious that's important to us. So if you start thinking about positive things, if you start seeing positive things happen in your life, then that's what you're going to bring. That's what you're going to start working toward. You'll start working toward the positive things that you want to happen in your life. Because think about it. If you've ever been around someone that's negative and all they talk about, all they think about is negative, that's all they see. Because that's all they programmed their mind to see. Is the negative things. So the positive works the same way. So we want to train our mind to focus, to think on those things that are positive, have a positive mindset, to believe that we can do it, understanding what we want, why we want it, how bad we want it, and then visualizing ourselves in the midst of it and accomplishing it and feeling what it actually feels like to achieve those goals. So don't give up on yourself just yet. If you haven't already started, again, it's November. It's not too late. It's not too late to set a goal. And you can start small and work yourself into that. But it's not too late. And those of you that have already begun to work and achieve those goals, let's do this. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate the fact that we're still here. Celebrate our wins. Because then that's what the mind teaches us. That's what it teaches us. That once we felt that feeling of what the goodness feels like, then you want more of that and you begin to act on those things and you do more of it. So when you accomplish one goal, remember what that feeling felt like. And that's what's going to catapult you to the next level to achieve your next goal. So it's not too late. It's not too late to do those things that you desire to do. You just have to decide what it is that you actually truly want. Why you want those things and how badly you want them. And then you're going to visualize yourself achieving those goals. Visualize what it feels like. And then you're going to work towards it. And you're going to focus and not allow anything to come in between that. And that leads into living that balanced life and avoiding distractions. And the key to that is knowing who you are. And as we stated, what you want and how badly you want it. So when you understand exactly who you are, then you're able to eliminate those distractions because they don't align with what it is that you are working towards. You will not allow the distractions to stop you or move you off course. You are now in the driver's seat and you are working towards your goals. You are working towards living a life and walking in your purpose. So remember, knowing who you are is the key to living that balanced life, the key to eliminating the distractions. And don't forget, some opportunities are distractions in disguise. So that's why it's important to know who you are and what it is that you truly want. Lastly, if you haven't already done so and you're still with me, I want to invite you to go ahead and subscribe. Subscribe to a community of individuals that are here with you, a safe space, a safe place that you can come and you can share your dreams, and you'll feel the support, you'll feel the love. You're going to receive tips and strategies on how to practice daily self-care. Understand that putting yourself first is not selfish. Understanding that you can't give from an empty cup, that you have to first feel, you have to first take care of what it is that you need. Take care of the things that are going to allow you to still be available for those that you love, the things that you desire to do. So once you take care of yourself and you fill your cup and it begins to overflow, that's when you give to others the excess. You know this. I've said this before several times. Several times. What's in the cup is for you, and the overflow is what you give and you shed abroad. The overflow is that gift now that's flourishing that you could share with the world. That feeling of joy that you receive, that you're walking in your purpose, now that you can genuinely share. That love and care that you've given to yourself, you can now give that unapologetically, unconditional love to others. But you have to first give that to yourself. Because how can you give something to someone that you haven't even given to yourself? I would like for you to go back, have a look at the previous episodes, if you haven't already done so. Feel free to leave a comment. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to discuss, if there's anything you want to, any questions that you have regarding the podcast. Because again, I'm here for you, as well as myself. I'm here to encourage you. I'm here to tell you that you are the one, that there's only one of you, that you can do it. And it's not too late. It's not too late. Every morning that you wake up, you have to make a decision that you're going to walk in your purpose. You're going to express a level of gratitude. Ooh, is that some ash? You know what? We ain't going to worry about that. I can't do anything about it now. That's okay. Oh, wow. Okay. You know what? There's always something. We ain't going to worry about that. I love you all. Don't hold it against me. There's always going to be something. But we're going to keep the main thing the main thing. And that's walking in our purpose, understanding who we are. And there's only one you. Only you. Only you can stop you. Only you can stop you. But I'm grateful and I'm thankful for those of you that are here. Those of you that have continued with me on this journey. I want to say that again. I never realized what it takes to actually do something of this magnitude. And right now I'm speaking to you from a space and a place that our work is not in vain. Our work is not in vain. Know that as we continue on, that we're planting seeds. We are planting seeds. And if you see this video now or 5 years from now, it was at that exact time that it was intended for you to see it. So don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. You have to believe in the gift that you've been given. You have to know that you have a purpose. Even if you haven't realized, discovered, or if you're not even walking in it. But I'll share this with you. Your purpose is usually something that you've been doing your life already. You've been doing all your life. It's the one thing you do with the least amount of effort. You can do it effortlessly. And also keep in mind, it's that thing that you do so well that you'd be willing to do it for free. But the fact that you're so good at it, others are willing to pay you for it. I believe that we weren't given a purpose that doesn't give us the opportunity to make a living off of it. Your purpose is the one thing you do so well with the least amount of effort. Start to think about those things that you've been doing, the things that you enjoy doing, and then work towards that. Start developing those skills. Put the time in. That's the one thing that I thought that I could do. I thought that I could just start doing something. But let me tell you, there's no fast track. No fast track to success. There's no fast track on the journey to reaching your goals. You are going to have to put the work in. You're going to have to put the work in. And again, you can start with small size goals. Whatever the big goals are, break them down. I've heard some say into bite-sized pieces so that they're digestible. Break them down. And then as you complete one, you're going to eliminate that from your list. What you're going to understand is the completion of all those small goals is going to allow you to achieve the larger goal. So give yourself some grace. And I believe there was a podcast also that was leave space for grace. Leave space for grace. Be patient with yourself. I thank you again for joining me once again. I hope that I've said something today that's going to inspire you to keep going, to finish the year. I want to say finish strong, but even if you can't finish strong, just finish. Do the best that you can. Give it the best that you've got. And that'll be good enough. That'll be good enough. Remember that there's nothing new under the sun. If it has been done, that means it can be done. You just have to find a way to make it your own. So stay hopeful and take action. Blessings. Don't forget to vote. Vote, vote, vote. Don't forget to vote. Get out and vote. You have no voice if you don't vote. Don't let anyone tell you that voting doesn't matter, because it does. You have to vote. Get out and vote.
If you've made it this far, thank you for watching and for allowing me in your space. If the video resonated with you or you found it helpful, give it a thumbs up, comment, share, and subscribe. Click the bell so that you will be notified whenever new content is uploaded. Until next time, remember, all things are possible when you believe. So stay hopeful and take action.